1, lesson 24, solving decimal equations. These are the notes that I could come up with for the stuff that's in your book. Most of what is covered here is just doing it. It's just practice. So to write decimals as integers, we multiply by a power of 10. Okay? So if we want to write off a decimal as an integer, we'll multiply it by power of 10. A decimal equation can also be solved by using inverse operations without multiplying by a power of 10 first. Notice the word without multiplying by a power of 10 first. Finding a decimal part of a number is the same as finding a fraction or percent of a number. It's just a different form of it. Okay? All right, so from there, let's look at some questions. Let's see, hopefully I've got, here we go. So if we want 0.41 of 32, 0.41 of 32 is what number? What are we going to do there? Divide. Okay. Multiply. Okay, so I've got two contradictory answers. Okay. Tiffany? If you want to do it by what? Proportions. Okay, so tell me, how would you write it up as a proportion? Uh, 32 over what? Over x? Okay. So you're looking at that right there. So you're taking, what is that? That's going to be 3,200 divided by 41. What do you get there?
Isn't 32 on the bottom?
Yeah, I would say so. Let's try that instead. Okay, so what's 41 times 32? Okay, and now what do we want to do with it? Divide by 100? 13.12. Okay, that is the correct answer. And you guys, you come from different teachers and that type of thing, so you're going to look at this. How many of you would have solved this way? That's how you view that question. Tiffany did. Okay, Jeremy did. A couple others would solve that way. That's great. That'll get you there. Okay, I'm going to tell you how I would look at this question. Is of in math is what? Multiplication. So I would have said 0.41 times 32. What's that? So of is going to equal, so 0.41 times 32. And I get 13.12. Was anybody else thinking about doing it that way instead? Okay, a couple of people. Did we still get the same answer? Was the first way wrong? No. Was the second way wrong? No. Okay. All right. Erase. Let's look at number 2. Number 2, we want to solve for y. Y minus 19.2 equals 6.9. What do I want to do? Christian.
19.2.
Good. Add 19.2 on both sides. Okay, so we got 6.9. We're going to do this without a calculator. Okay? Okay, what do I do first? Borrow from the 9? Aren't we adding? Aren't we adding? Okay. All right, so let's make sure we know what our operation is first before we start trying to do something. Okay, start over. 11? Hold on. 11. I want to make sure that we can do this every bit of the way because people make silly mistakes on tests. It's not to say that I think that you can't do this. I just want you to talk me through every little piece. So you told me 2 plus 9 is 11. I put down a 1, but am I going to put down 2 1s down here? Put 1 over the 9. Okay, good. All right, what next?
16 plus 1 is 16.
Okay, so he said 1 plus 9 plus 6 is 16.
Over the
Okay,
plus 2.
okay.
On the
Drop the decimal down. I would have dropped the decimal down earlier, okay? Because it would have been too easy to make that mistake. If I wasn't putting everything in a row and nice, neat, and order, right, I could have made some mistakes there. All right, so 26.1 is what we want, okay? You see that all of these other answers are up here. Negative 12.3, 12.3, negative 26.1. All of those are there because people who make common mistakes will get each of those three answers. Okay? So don't think that we can't make mistakes. We can, and that those answers will show up. All right, let's look at number 3. Let's see. Dibble. Number 3. What would you do here?
subtract 12.5.
Okay. Okay. So we're subtracting 12.517 minus 12.5. Okay. All right, gotta go. Okay. So I gotta call on somebody else here. Let's see, Jordan, have I called on you yet this morning? Okay. So we got, I don't know. I would say just go ahead and go. You can always come back for your stuff. I would leave your stuff. Okay. What do I want to do here? I subtracted 12.517 across.
12.5 minus 1.
Okay. Okay, good. Put a 0. Right. Ultimately, what is my? I'm going to kind of jump in here for a second. What is my answer going to end up being? Is it going to be positive or negative? Negative. Okay. All right. Go ahead. 7 minus 0 is 7. Borrow from what? Borrow from the 5. So we're going to make that a 4. Bring down a 1. Okay. 11 minus 7 is 4. From what? The 2, so that's a 1. Give that 1 there.
And 14 minus 5 is 9.
Okay, 14 minus 5 is 9.
And 1 minus 1 is 0.
Okay, 1 minus 1 is 0.
And bring down the 1.
Bring down the 1, and my answer is what?
Negative.
Because that 12.517 has the greater absolute value, it's negative, so my answer is going to be negative. We should get negative 10.947. Okay? Yeah, could our calculators do all this? Yes, it can, and then it would prove nothing to me that you guys actually know how to do some of this. Okay? And everybody in here should know how to do all of these. Okay? Okay? Oh, gosh. All right, let's move on to a word problem. A store is selling a couch for $623 on a 24-month payment plan. If the down payment is $152 and it's given, no interest is charged, how much will a customer have to pay each month? Round your answer to the nearest cent. There's a lot there. How would we go about solving this? Okay. Okay, so let's talk. Okay, so you've got a couch, $623. There's a down payment because I don't have the full amount, right? Okay, so there's a minimum amount that I can pay the shop owner for him to let me go home with the couch. Okay, that payment is $152. I pay him $152 today, right? Of the $623 that the couch is worth, right? Okay, So what is happening with the 623? I'm subtracting $152. Okay? Okay, so because we want to know how many months, we would say 24x or m. Okay, let's say, because we want to know how many months, right? So let's call it m. All right, so what do I need to do with the left-hand side of this equation? Subtract, so we'll go ahead and simplify. What's 623 minus 152? 471, okay? We've got 471 equals 24m. Okay, what's next? Divide by 24, okay? Okay, what do you get? Okay, what you will pay each month is $19.65. Or is it 60? What? Okay. Okay, maybe I just didn't hear you right. What did you say? 19.625. So it should be 63 then. Okay, sorry. Okay. Let's see. Yep, $19.63. Okay, so we understand how to set that up. Okay. A lot of these word problems are just understanding how the world works, right? What a down payment is, because I know one of the first questions that came up, do we add that $152 to the 630 to the 623, right? So we kind of need to know what terms actually mean, and that's part of just, I don't know, growing and hearing some of these things described. Okay, number 5 is just like number 1. A 0.12 of 27 is what number? So if we set that up as a proportion, what do I get? How would I set that up as a proportion? Just like how we solved number 1. Yep, we're on number 5.
12 over 100.
Okay. Yeah, because 12 hundredths is equal to 0.12. Okay. All right, so 12 times 27 divided by 100. $3.24. 3.24. Or we could do 0.12 times 27 equals, and it should also equal 3.24, right? Okay. All right, and if we wanted to even do that, we could do it like that as well and solve it that way, right? Okay, and actually do it without a calculator. Okay. Okay, 3.24 is our answer. Okay, let's see. Do we want to work out one more? Okay, which one do we want to work out? We got 6, 7, definitely 6. Well, let's take, okay, so we think we could do 8, 9, and 10, no problem. Is that right? Okay, so really take a close look. Make sure that 6 instead of 7. Take a close look. I'm not telling you anything. I'm not trying to lead you one way. As a class, how many of you want to do question number 6? I'd always want to do the harder question with the teacher. All right, how many of you want to do question number 6? How many of you want to do number 7? Okay, so we're looking at 7. A group of friends shares a large popcorn at the movies. That large popcorn, let's see, it costs $3.15 to buy the first bag and 85 cents for each refill after that. If they spent $7.40, how many times did the group of friends refill their popcorn? What do I want to start doing here? Okay, I want to start with an equation. 7.40. 0.85 refills, okay? Plus 3.15. That's very good. Okay? Because we're going to start by subtracting that initial bag of popcorn, right? So $7.40 minus 3.15, right? 4.25 equals 0.85 R. Okay. And we could do kind of like what we've done with those other questions. You know, we could put 85 over 100. Or we could just take 4.25 and divide it by 0.85. R equals 5. They refilled it 5 times. And we've got time. Do we want to do number 6? Yeah. Okay. Let's see if we can figure out number 6. All right. Claudia earns $9.15 per hour for working at the movie theater. Dean's pay per hour is $2.03 less than Claudia's. I know it doesn't say that, but that's what it means. How much does Dean earn per hour? Okay, 9.15 minus 2.03. It's a lot easier than it looked initially. So what, we've got 2, 1, $7.12. $7.12 is the answer. All right, we feel pretty good about our ability to be successful at this? Okay. All right.